Palden, the song from the building over here, on the Yoga, Moses on the bed, and made Javla Zorba, Dorzin, John, Dylan, Mamata, for the young one, that is in the the gentleman, you don't do John Lazaran, the Jewish in yellow, it's again Kalangero Jingle, the Bevo don't again, Jared and Bakunis and the Kajurumbo Jella Zorban, the Red the Jingle Jungle, shut out cutting Kodam, maybe just a well, make a Bimala, for some Rupajimuja, and get out and kill. So the gentleman yellow children draw a kinjil of the Chulam and draw a kinjil of the Lam to a zero kinjil of the to a Senjara kinjil of the to with the Jutra kinjil of the to get Jutra kinjil of the and the tub and give a kinjil of the Jaton in draw a kinjil of the teeth on the Dember kinjil of the Juton in the Gana, the Yellow the and that can be good, Zambando, but something there and do my Namka Daniel, the Singa, and get the one on there to win or 10 or the Lana neighbor. You don't have what look with you from Bojet. What a teacher that can be to someone, Yamson number is Hanyam be known as the embarrass.
Before we receive the teaching, it is important that we need to develop bodhicitta. The teaching which we will be going to receive is not for only oneself, but for the benefit of all the sentient beings. With this pure motivation, then we listen to the Dharma teaching.
Oh, that didn't Lapchi that location, something theoretic, Yamori, that was a chet in the Sinian, Kit on that, Pat on it. I don't get cabaret, that don't deal with Tangy. Tanyamori, Lumumbuti, Caruna, the Lavrosi, don't don't deal with anything. Got your money. That wrong thing. More she said them to get on my should you tonight. Oh, do that train in a money. The Tangarosina, choke on today. Don't do me like Rogion, teaching the Lapchilla, that Molosum so the Lapchilla near my Sindala, Tom Mela, or Teddy Gantry, that the location on la, the don't be like the autumn, I put that long. Oh, on Tanga, the little Kajitan, getting I on to my phone. Then, the Parator, Tinting away, the Jardin, very convey, the Carbono, Ting de Yontona, Dhondup. Today, Ting do Tangone in a Guardian Bojanda, Church in Tangado, but Toma Tena, Macho, you don't get enough young money. Mamma, young Joa, I can't joke the same big Joa. Ying Chimbo. And then pet him generate home. One younger is on you somebody can give Chimbo. Didn't do that time there. Number to make it Tavila Marilla. Tasting that and deal with them. The Guardian was saying that was okay. When they read that Damari, he the Tunisiana, they would have tended to do that. Guardian was saying that was Tella. The Mason, tell them make a let Java Meban Rosary, them, not alone. The young constituent, and I knew. And there lived to money. Bumbu want me to say, never some. That is to you can that keep it paying around. I don't get going la. Paying with you. You take to a judgment, saving over, mountain over. I was some program. That are saying to a Purtella, famous, something they have that whatever made the only she that's on it. Then no children know what may be can come. So the intended by Sinto to the given your then. That had a long job to Tin San to but some here. Shadow, that Sinjan. 从业用呢，但是俺一种，这个他强度不容易了，从那些，他上面没想法在这，电话间的机会是，推荐我听着，听着，他听这个，搞的去的，俺们那被搞了什么热的，被现在那搞问个，但这些。我没去俺们Dewa Dhondup ke kala sena ta dere suwe ma chongle de choto ma ya da so de sen na chomi le ka ta porta be da lan sam nam da o chang jo wa de pro mo ne chang ne ke yes ne de da ya bo le zang o tin ju chu de 다 그거 모르다 선주 단어 달라래 그래 뒤에 아 야야 I don't do
So if I tell you the little bit introduction of myself, I have been meditated and practiced in Lapchi for several years, and even though I do not have so much experience and so on and so forth, but since last several years, then Dorzin Rinpoche has been requested me to visit Singapore, and I have never traveled to any other country to teach, and this is my first time to come here and teach. And most of the time, or you can say over 30 years, I have been residing in the Lapchi holy place for the retreat and practice. And you can say this is the first time that I'm traveling abroad and teach. Then of course, you all have been received and met many other great masters, such as the great Bodhisattva Gachin Rinpoche, who has a very compassionate and who embodies the bodhicitta, has been taught you many teachings. And also, when I came here, this is the center of the Gachin Rinpoche, and I'm sure that Gachin Rinpoche Center resident teacher is the Dorzin Rinpoche, who also has been taught you many teachings, and I'm sure you have a lot of information about Buddha Dharmas and so on and so forth. So when I reach here, of course, the teaching or the program of the center is the Buddha Amitabha retreat. And as you all know that Buddha Amitabha or Buddha Amitayo, or whoever heard name of this Buddha, it has been mentioned that you will able to reborn into that pure land. So therefore, it is very, very fortunate that all of us to be able to participate in this retreat and practice. And I also feel myself that I'm fortunate to be able to participate and share Dharma teaching with you. So the during the 100 million Dewa recitation retreat, and then all the Sangha members of the Tarjeling has been working very hard, and I'm sure you all will able to gain a lot of merits through these activities, wholesome activities.
Oh, that's that key. I'm to go to don't know the Kauki and the Karatina. Chi Chuba, Nongi Chuba, Kong, Tilsina, that Chi Chuba, Pule Yidung, Nongi Chuba, Kundu Tumbu, Chutita, Kuzonki, Chutita, Yidi Chuba. Oh, that Pongin Chuba, Machon Namkan, the Sijantam de Lana me by Yonta, but the Bikonjo, which to be cheap to love. Thank you, Banda Trauma, so Yontum, Getaba. Oh, that's the only then I think the Dhondup here, over here, to Bandala, Jabba, Payon. Oh, that's very thing do Sinjan Sanji, Tolan, that are his and the to give Molan, that judgment did no do so. Don't even to see the chin and the drunk at Somala. To get Katiche.
So the this kind of wholesome the program or the activity is actually what we are doing is that we are actually making offerings of the outer inner cigarette and outmost how to say the offerings to the Buddha Amitabha. So and also the whatever the Dhamma activity and the recitation of the mantra, the marriage through this we have able to accumulate. We have to make sure that it is dedicated towards the entire sentient beings. And having such a wonderful the retreat which has been organized by the center and led by the Dorzin Rinpoche, I would like to extend heartfelt gratitude and thank you to you.
Come Sabala, now don't hear much Ninjor Hiram Tea, and they don't do it, Labrop, don't do. Ninjor Hiram Talayar, Tosal Jana, Tavel Lampa, then Tumbo Salar Nebele. Oh, that tea in Yamnashari, Yana Tate, Nandoge, Eletumapala, Yamse, only enough. Same Kong here, Ramji, the Bultala, home Gaba, that Jenga near on the Tarzan. Oh, that tended. Hako is still have Kulina, same Kong, Sini Tala, the Kulina, Charlson. What in that day? Wrong, Canton to grade. Totally, same day, service, what it to do to grade. That was an same coron, wrong yitella, Puto my ba, a yajambo, Puyongo. He only same coron, what it gained the conditional. That wasn't though. On was though, the conditional. Today on the same hotel, Dewa, Gagwa Meba. Oh, two butter tarts on the Tana, that's him colonel. Oh, say, sing it, then Tongi, sing it, Kundina, no, what understand that same colonel. Oh, what's the lady? What did it on go?
So, so the program in the teaching what I supposed to teach here is the stages of the 4 yogas of the Mahamudra. So when we talk about this teaching, it can relate to the highest level of the meditation practice, and as well as we can relate this to our daily life practice as well. So when we talk about 4 stages of the yogas of the Mahamudra, and the first one is we talk about the single-pointed meditation, or the single-pointed. So when we talk about the single-pointed, it is when we relate this to our own nature of the mind. So we have to look into the true self nature of the mind. So when you look at the mind itself, mind has no birth, no cessation, no abidance. So the free from elaboration. With understanding this stage, you will be able to see or realize or understand the nature of the mind itself. So with understanding nature of the mind itself, the essence of the mind is free from elaboration. So when you're able to understand or reach state of the free from elaboration, then eventually then the mind or the nature of the mind itself, the characteristic of the mind itself, even though we are not, abide in the mundane state of the samsaric world, but you can able to see or perform the activities, whatever happens in the state of the nirvana state or the samsara state. So everything, whatever happens, it will appear in the mind itself. So that is the real characteristic or the qualities of the true nature of the mind.
that's thing wrong and tone to tell up that check it jumbo. Oh, that's not that can disappear. Sen leka senda sena yon tedon Dewa kandas yoris na tering ado gi ki tering ta oba mi ye amatewa Dhondup kam de ka la tering ta tin ko ke to sena ta chupa bi ke yu sing tam ta ngo bo te ba mi o ta te ni dam ne sim ji ji ke te thang me ba o te la ye ji ba ni 그 비는 동백이 이제 편용계획 따와서 요 부담에 이제 개발 심대기네 이거는 오다 달라 되게 되게
So when you relate, of course, when you relate earlier what I have mentioned to you, that to the state of the mind or the highest level of the meditation, of course, when you reach that state of level, we can understand that is the result of the practice of the Mahamudra. You can say that. And however, when we relate this to our daily life practice, or particularly for this retreat, then when you talk about the single-pointed or one-pointed, and that is a object to whom or where we need to focus on, will be the mandala or the deity, which is the Buddha Amitabha or the Buddha Amitayo. So we need to really have to have with this strong devotion and faith, then we have to understand Buddha Amitabha is our own protector, and also we need to understand that whatever the qualities and Buddha Amitabha's Pure Land explanation, whatever we found in the sutra, those things we need to remind ourselves And without having any doubt, we should develop genuine faith and devotion to the Buddha Amitabha while we are reciting the mantra. So this kind of the application of the practice, not only in this context of the retreat that you can apply, but you can also apply single pointed to your own daily practice, whatever daily practice you may be doing in individually. So, for example, when you talk about this retreat, how we have been prepared, how we actually engage in, when we think of that, for that particular program itself, we really have to have a focus and a single pointed. So, and also, while we are preparing this program and arrangement of this program, when you really think carefully, we are actually able to practice the sixth perfection or the sixth paramita. So to arrange this kind of program, of course, we need to have a financial support and financial to make arrangement of these offering. So that is the equivalent to having a practice of generosity. And not only financial will help, but you need to really have to have some perseverance and effort to create such an event. That is the equivalent of practice of perseverance or the effort. Then during the arrangement, of course, there are sometimes among the committees or the worker, some disagreement may happen, different views and so on and so forth. For that, practice of tolerance is very important. So the tolerance of the practice is also included in that part of the practice. And also when you arrange these things are on the altar beautifully and nice looking, and that is a equivalent of how to say practice of discipline. The discipline is not only for that, then of course while you are going in and going out, all these discipline is always necessary. So the practice of discipline is also included in there. Then out of all these the practices or these work, and you have to have a single pointed, which is the equivalent of practicing the samadhi or the meditation. And then of course without having any hope and expectation out of these practices, then you're actually able to how to say increase your wisdom within yourself. So that is the practice of equivalent of practicing the perfection of wisdom. So therefore, all the 6 perfection practices are also included in during these practices.
Gom Xingjian ke Kendi Yina ta Gobrin Ti Nong Te Mona Tongo Rongi Gom Jiao Gala Ta Rongi Semtala Ta Chaga Chimbo Gonganda Ti Yina Ta Tonda Tel Dagare Tindu Ta Rongi Sem Kono Ke Rongi Tela Ta Tek De Mondu Ta Te Nam To Ta Ta Chi Ke Songsen Ki Jesu Mondongba Sem Kono Te Ke Tasim Kono Ngol Te Onina, Tasim Te Rongi Sarvasto, Tongba Sando, Kandita, O Tatal Tagari. Tatal and Tonga get Nam to Kubata, Pajin, same thing, Madame now, Namdo John Bundone, same thing, one ton to marry. Thing you, Nam to Jin, I sneer then, Nam to Shinidina, Nam to the part, Rongi, Yeni, Tim Rongi, Corneletella, I can eat and Mintada, your Teta shall do that simple Rongi game, you can't start. Oh, that wrong, that is here.
So when you relate this to the meditation, if individual is doing a meditation, of course, then you really have to look at your own mind or the true self or the true nature of the mind. When you try to look into the mind itself, the mind has no color, no shape, and it is something that is difficult to find out. So when you really look carefully, then mind nature is there is a clarity. With clarity, there is emptiness. So when your mind is free from all the conceptual thoughts, and then you are able to see this union of clarity and emptiness, which is possess the quality that is within the mind itself. So the important is that we really have to try to get rid of all our conceptual thoughts. So when we are able to pacify or clear our own conceptual thoughts, that is, we call it pacifying, or in Tibetan it's called shi. And then when your mind is pacified with all these conceptual thoughts, when your mind able to maintain in that state, which we call it ne, which is shi ne, the calm, abiding meditation. So your mind is completely free from all the conceptual thoughts, and you maintain in the state of the mind that is free from all the concept and thoughts.
Oh, Teta Deon, the same Konoki, Rongi Tela, Zala, saying, Yodo in the Maiba, Ni Kotoma in the Maiba, oh, Zala, oh, Tela, Gong on it in the Maiba, oh, Tendate, Goris, Tela, what's enough? Jing out, near on the Tarzan. Oh, that in the score. Jing out near on the Tarzan, that don't need dinner. No, that tell a coyote. Thing do, don't need to do, some corner to what else enough. That, one my bangard or my back, Tinder, Ronji, there's a Modova. That did it what and hunger is. 10 Tony, you know, same colony, Tinny, and Tongue, some tender is. Tomato de la same tell Tandy, Nina, Mina, the nigger, and not to sleep. You know, give it, Hachaka, Jane, you know, my old gay, they moved. What's it is, same day, near to marriage, same tell us that. Ronji Darwa, Senate, New York Sonne, sings on the Maiba. Oh, go manga, opposite of Maiba, Sempa, Koyongo. Oh, what the la, Jinga to bat the Tarzan. Oh, that's him Conon the Gena. Kundi Nila Chow on it. No, my dog. Oh, can't this dog? Don't start with it. Titili, you know. This chaps on it and Tom, Yang got two by the tires on it, Tinder, Tom Sonina, that's same color and Tom your age. Same color, no tender than one age, a redo, Sundi, Mali, but Tinder, the wrong like you sing that, better you, but my ship is Indiana, Yang, Kazatan, Tuni, little somebody, Tom, or what's over them. Same thing, that's easy. Same thing, Tetar gets in the battle, but no meaning Jeremy and a Tehu, that another Yamsling, my daughter, another late Toma Balate for Hajonka.
So when you try to meditate on the mind nature, then mind nature is clarity. You have to see there's a clarity in the mind nature. So when we talk about clarity, clarity is something that free from dullness, free from laziness. It is unconfined openness. So this is what we're talking about, the clarity in the mind nature. So with understanding this, then you will be able to understand what is the nature of the mind itself. The nature of the mind is free from birth, cessation, abidance, which is the union of emptiness and clarity. So you will be able to see that if we do not have any conceptual thoughts. Any conceptual thoughts, if we don't have it, then of course we can see it. So by seeing this, then we will be able to manifest the characteristic or the quality of the mind itself, that is able to see the samsara and nirvana there, but you are not really having any attachment and clinging to the samsara and nirvana. So these kind of things able to see clearly through without having not any conceptual thoughts. So how do we able to prevent or get rid of our conceptual thoughts is through not having any recollection from the past, nor anticipation for the future. If you maintain in the present itself, then you can really able to see the true self, the true nature of the mind. When you're able to see the true nature of the mind, then you will be able to understand or realize the mind. Mind is free from birth, cessation, abidance. And that which mind which we have able to understand or realize is the union of emptiness and compassion. So when we able to have this kind of union of emptiness and compassion within ourselves, and of course we can able to expand or to share this towards the entire sentient beings.
What Toku, that's a Topa and River Mare. Take Rujon Gare. Rujon, you tell for young yonder, think of hotel Tane, Redo indicate Kuba the Jin, Tim over Tane, John Jette. Pay Hitchmore. Take her and Duke. Kujung, that's what John Shibataba. Yin Songri, go and the jungle. The candidate now. Kujung tella much but the say this in a possess in Jugumare. Young, the Martina, Potano Jumare. Kuchimbos Kona, Kujunki Chogumare. Young, who Makana, for the Johnio, the young Mare. The Kono Luton, Sunga, Kuton, Tungi, Topton Tungi, Silvin, Nama. If Chevergan, the Chagre, teaching another same thing with Tella, the Jumno Rainbow, King Morning, some more here but on the Mundu Patella Jumjon with the Hmore, Teta Jumjonina, the Jackie, that is to what the net over the
So so this kind of meditation, when you're able to see your own self or the true nature of the mind, then it is important that we have to carry on continually able to maintain that long period of time. The problem is that even though we may able to maintain this kind of state for a short while, after that, then because of our habit, then we are not able to carry on this kind of free from all the concept and conceptual thoughts. Is very difficult to maintain. So we really have to make effort to do it again and again. We have to try again and again. So here, Lord Jigdin Sumgun use analogies for how we can carry on this kind of continually maintain our mind free from all the conceptual thoughts. Is that he said that, for example, when you have a newborn baby, so newborn baby, you really have to be careful with his or her food. You cannot feed the food that is not suitable for the kids, nor you cannot feed, nor you cannot feed him at all. You have to feed, but according to the suitability of the the child. And also clothes, you cannot put so much clothes on a child. It may be too much for the child. Nor you cannot leave him naked. So you have to be very, very careful with this newborn baby, you know. The same way we have to cherish our own mind in the same manner that, you know, we keep going and keep working on that with a single point.
Oh, Dorzin neither be calculating top Mongoliore, the money not top your stop career your not the Nanduki Luge, Pazon, Polosia, that's of that time in Mona, Lungdongi, the Sine, Lutona, the Zatona, Longtona, Sim. don't session me. Teacher, no, do from J. That wrong. Haji took up there. The wrong is a shani, make a con or simply keep the net of persona. They were that's a man in the net of the top with it. What in it?
Method that how we apply to attain this kind of mind, it is related to our own body, how we sit and how we sit during the meditation. In our body, we talk about the 3 channel and 4 chakras. So those are important for the meditation as well. So here, when you do meditation, it is suggested that you should try to sit with the 7 Vairocana posture. With this, then you really have, the most important part is that you really have to sit your body straight up, and especially back spine has to be straight up. The reason why the body has to be straight up is because that if you able to sit straight up, then there will be a flexibility in the wind system that follows within the channel. So there will be more clarity in the channel itself. When there is a clarity in the channel, then your mind tend to be more clear. Your mind tend to be more open, more clear. So with this, then if you can sit and meditate most of the time, then there will be a possibility for you to attain this kind of state of the mind. So there are many different kinds of methods that how we can able to focus or the meditate single pointedly. And another method is that in front of yourself that you can look at the image of the Buddha without any conceptual thoughts. You just place your mind onto the image of the Buddha. This is one of the way how you can focus or practice the single pointed meditation. Then another method is that whatever the deity individual may practice, use that deity as your single pointed meditation. For example, at this time we are doing Amitabha retreat, so we can use Amitabha as an object to focus or practice the single pointed meditation. And you can also visualize or imagine that 3 places of the Buddha Amitabha, there is a syllable Om Ahum Shri, 4 forehead Om, and then throat Ah, and then heart level is Hum. So you can focus and single pointedly on that. This is also one of the way how we can practice single pointed meditation.
Oh, Dhondup, Kirim Kumnanda, Torim Kumnanda, Shinki, Java Konshina, Tella, Namtuge, Parmajiba, Him Konte, Jig Nigel, Tella, Dortuna, the Jikara, Tella Koyore, to do the Savakarina, that's simply negative. What she called the Mason, but in the scope of the years.
So in general, whether you are doing generation stage of the practice or the completion stage of the practice, either practice you may be doing, both are necessary to have the single pointed, without single pointed, you may not be able to do it. So you can apply single pointed meditation through all these different practices.
Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa. Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva Show, Om Deva, Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Show, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om Dea Rom 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 Dea Om 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 Deo 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 Om Dearo, 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 Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Om Dewa Cho, 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 Om Dewa Cho. Page number 28. Demanya Hitsabje. Wen Chon Dian Gon Bo San Ye Ba Me Zhe Chen Jar Se Sam Sen Pa Bu Tso Nyo Mon Zho La Tui Jie Ra Gong La Da So De Qian Xian Den Zhen De So Wen Che Tui Jie Tam Cha Jie Xian De To Da Ma Yir Tu Jie Wan Ke La Ling Yan Ta Zin Kur Wa Tong Zhuan Ne Ta Da Nye Den Zhen Ba Ran Ze De So Te Dar Don Shou Cha Bi Ju Kur Win nan tu tu le tu ye wo man che da son ro wei nian gan tan be mo dan de lo don che ba ran sai xie dan mi che ga gong ba ngon je san sar don de me zhe zhang an de yo.
Home, Transcendence Conqueror, Protector, Buddha Amitabha, and Noble Assembly of Loving Bodhisattva, compassionately look upon us afflicted beings and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati. In accord with your past bodhicitta vows, not wavering from the sacred bond, deity with great compassion, please exhaust all negative karma and empty samsara from its depths. At this very moment, please act as our guide, as I, with intense devotion, have thus invoked the enlightened mind. Red light rays of compassion radiate from the heart of Amitabha and dissolve into the hearts of myself and all beings. Self-grasping, misconception, and delusion have collapsed in themselves. The state of selfless Dhammakaya is realized, and I rest in the nature of clarity and emptiness, free from grasping and elaboration.
And Tarana Parpom de Le Songwe Sonan Taye Tamba Kanto de Drowa Dong Ai Cho Wai Chen Wana Ba Me Benera To Ba Yu.
By all the limitless and sacred merits obtained through this meditation and recitation, may all beings drowning in the river of suffering attain the supreme state of Amitabha.
Chanjo Semjo Rinpoche Mache Panamje Banyam Barme Baya Kone Konde Bewai.
Page 35. May bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, arise where it has not been, where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher.
Tumba Lame Sanje Rinpoche Joba Lame Tamche Rinpoche Rinpa Lame Gendun Rinpoche Jamne Konjo Samla Chubambu. Okay, now lunch time. Everyone enjoying lunch. Okay, everyone eat lunch. Okay, this is true food. You know, true food have blessing. You know, must enjoy is this opportunity. You know, we have this life. We have eating the true food. You know, okay.
Thank you, Rinpoche. We will now be going for a 1-hour lunch break. All participants, please remain at your seats. Our volunteers will be distributing your lunch bento. We seek your help to keep the area clean and ready for the next session. And all our part-timers, please join us for the lunch as well. Okay, and while we are waiting for the lunch, there are just a few announcements. Number one, this is regarding the robe offerings. So we have a special segment on Sunday, which is the robe offering. It's very auspicious. You may actually register at the registration counter behind if you would like to participate in the robe offerings. There are also several counters behind where you can offer flowers and lamps to the triple gems, as well as to register names for Changchok and to write in the names on the prayer flags, which we will bring to the Gachin Buddhist Institute in America to hang up. So you may do so at the counters behind. Again, we encourage all the participants to recite the mantra during the break time. And for all the mantras that you have recited and accumulated during the break times, please submit your mantra counts at the registration desk behind. For our friends who have just come in case the toilets here are actually quite packed, so there are mobile toilets downstairs at level 1 at the back of the building. So We'll see you back at 1:30.那还有就是各位佛友，就是我们讲中文的这些朋友，如果你想参加这整个法会呢，用中文的，就是以中文方式呢，你就可以有那个 transmitter， 那个 FM transmitter， 然后频道是 FM103，你们可以在后台那边，然后我们是有如果你通过这个 FM 的这个 transmitter 呢，它会就是有中文翻译。还有就是刚才我略有在英文频道里面有说，我们呢这个星期天会有一个项目，就是供袈裟。那如果大家有兴趣，要参与这个非常殊胜的这个供袈裟的这个仪式呢，那你们也可以在后面的这个柜台报名。那如果你们要或供灯或供花的呢，也可以在我们的入口的这个柜台询问。还有就是在后台也可以有意报名我们最后一天的这个祈福与法会。那然后我们今年呢也会非常高兴的，我们会美国的这个 Gachin Buddhist Institute， 那在那边的佛学院朝圣。如果你们要把那个名字写在那个风马旗上，然后这些都非常有非常大的加持力。那我们可以把这个风马旗呢，带这个名字呢，会挂在美国的这个圣地里面。谢谢。那请大家注意一下卫生，就是请保持这里的整洁还有干净，因为我们还要在这里继续共修。好，谢谢大家。
Hello, my test one.